and welcome to another video. This will be another Liaison's reaction. After this reaction, I'll probably have to charge my camera. But I figured we'd do this 27-minute reaction first. Trying to make a snare trap is what this is called. So let's see what happens here.
When bugs move in, we stress out and spray.
I got distracted by the half-mile video, but
Nope.
this time I will be.
What the heck is he doing now?
And this is 27 minutes with, oh my god, 7 minutes. But I need some, especially now.
First you're snacking bees and now you're whittling?
I told you I wanted to make a snare trap. Did you see
Oh yeah, I guess you did.
This is what I have to do. I'm glad you're out here. But I want to show you how to do this so you can learn how to do it on your own.
Oh, right, yes, I need to come out here.
I was going to come in and get you anyway. So anyway, you go into the woods and you find yourself a couple sticks, right?
Alright.
Now, what I did here, this is called a trigger and a stake, right? This is going to be staked in the ground, right? And this is just sitting there so that I can tie a rope to the trigger to a tree, a sapling, because they're the ones that flex the most, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I can tie it to there, and then on the bottom, I'll have a noose on the ground so that this will go under this right here, and this will be tied down here, right, to the noose, and this part up to the tree. So when he's in there, and when he goes to walk away or walks in it, he triggers it, boom, flies up in the air, and he's caught, right? So what I did is, on this piece, nature, it's funny because you'll find little branches that have, little branches growing out of them that are perfect for a trigger. And then, I just kind of got all the burrs because you don't want it to get caught so much that it can't come off easily. And then I kind of carved it down. As you can see, I put a little notch in here for my cord. And I just kind of went around like that and dug it out. And the same thing down here, because you don't want whatever you catch to get away, whether it's a rabbit or a squirrel. With my luck, it'll probably be a skunk.
Hold on, I'm gonna check who's on what. Oh my god, this entire party just turned into Siege. Thank god I'm reacting right now. Because if I was on there, we would have to do custom.
And then we got a problem. Because I'm not eating a skunk.
You probably are already doing custom.
Tom might eat a skunk.
I would have
Well,
definitely.
No, I would not.
Remember when I did the Bean Boozle and there was a skunk flavored?
I remember.
Yeah.
Also remember that I never did Bean Boozled.
I'll see if I can.
So anyway,
pull it.
You need to have a good knife too for this
Yeah,
kind of
if I
stuff.
miss my chance,
This is my buck knife. It's got a little thing here to push your blade back in. I got this for, I think it was for being in a wedding or something like that with my initials on it.
Oh, that's neat.
It's a little tiny one. I wasn't going to give it to you, Tom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So now you got your own knife.
Thank you.
Dad's is a lot bigger.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you got to graduate up to the big one, right? And it's got the same thing. It's got the little lock on the back too, right? And mine comes with a little case, of course. Yours does not. And then I can put this on a belt if I wore a belt. So we're going to go find a good tree, and you got to have some cord. Got to have some cord. So
I'm doing reactions right now,
Look
but
at
if you
we,
can
you're the
suggest
outdoorsman
Matthew
here.
to the party,
What?
Tally.
You said we're gonna go find a tree.
right.
I don't know what sort of tree to look for. You're the outdoorsman.
And you can have cord, you could use wire for this, basically whatever you have. If you were stuck in the woods and you had no cord or rope with you, then you make it out of vines or
Now you gotta weave it out of your hair.
well, that can't work with me, Tom. Is that some kind of dig?
No, I'm just saying something that sounds equally as ridiculous.
What? Equally as ridiculous. Alright, so most of our small trees are usually on the edge of our woods in here. I don't feel like going deep into the woods and looking for something anyway.
Oh, but how are you gonna survive if you don't travel deep into the woods?
This is just to show you. This isn't really, we're not really going to try to catch a squirrel today. Or a rabbit.
Well, you could have told me.
This is just when the time comes to it, you know how to do it. When the
I stepped in a hole.
When the apocalypse happens, you got to be ready.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Alright,
Apocalypse.
Watch it, there's toe grabbers around here too.
And holes.
See like this young tree right here, but see, this one's a little bit too thick because actually, plus the wild cherry, I don't want to hurt it. We'll use that little skinny one right there. We'll use this one. I'll set it up like right in here. This is, see how nice and flexible this is?
Yeah.
We'll use that. Okay, so, now, one of the things we want to do, guys, now listen, this is the first one I've ever made. I've never done this before. I'm learning along with you guys. But I've done a little research on how to do it. This tree is going to be the engine, right? That's going to be the trigger. So, let's bend this down to see where I'm going to tie this thing to. I tie it right to, maybe right here. So that means I kind of want it like right, the thing right here. Okay, so I'm going to put the stake right around in here, like this. Now, of course it's going to be hard to get it in, so find something in the woods that for me it's easy because I got all this ant-infested wood over here. But if you're in the woods, you find a rock or something to knock this into the ground. I can't go too far because the trigger, see, I went too far. So I'm going to kind of move these leaves aside. So I've got to be able to have what I do with my trigger. Can I just cover it up?
You might have.
Aha.
I guess that's another thing you should always remember. Don't accidentally cover up your tools.
Yeah. And, hey, a snail.
That is a snail.
Escargot, Tom, see? You find stuff all over the place.
Do I look French?
Huh?
Do I look French?
You can eat them.
I know you can. I just don't want to.
All about how
Do I look French?
That's one
Is
snail
that what
very
you
much.
just said?
See, that's,
Okay.
I went too deep with my
I want
steak.
to do that time, Tom. Boy.
So, the pack
It's been leaving a lot of these videos
I'll
lately. I
need to
have
put it in a
noticed
new
that.
hole.
Sweat the third
But if you
one.
go too deep, the problem's going to be your stick. Like, I should have made this probably a little bit shorter than that.
Oh, Joe would be having a field day right now.
Oh, yeah, isn't it right, son?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Joe,
Alright.
Joe chickened out of the challenge. There's a little thing with him right now called paranoia.
Look who's talking! No offense, but are you kidding me? You should hear him, right, Ruben?
Yeah. Might have to shorten this because see.
I just want this shit to end. I'm just waiting for it. It should be. Thanks for doing it back to normal. Everywhere. YouTube, TV shows.
So what's the problem?
Shit, our Friday's still closed. I mean, I know this.
You don't want the trigger this close to the ground because the noose is going to be tied to this,
Uh-huh.
right?
The second I
So
see a
you don't
difference in
want to
that.
have to drag it. I have to make
I
this
don't think
noose
so.
really.
Really, actually. Go
I
back
guess I
now.
could do that. Well, we're going to try it out anyway. This is the first one, right? First one we're ever doing. So if it's not right, it's not right. Live and learn. All right, one of the first things I'm going to do is get rid of this stuff that could actually catch into the noose itself, which would be kind of detrimental to what we're trying to do here, right?
That it would.
So, this is the whole setup like
Back to do commercials.
this. Move all that stuff aside. I want Tom to be able to get a good picture of it and everything too. Okay?
4.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'm gonna take a cord.
time to continue reactions.
The first thing I'm gonna do is untangle the cord, right?
Oh wow, the first video.
I have 15 feet here. Okay. Now, a lot of people know how to tie a bunch of different knots. I'm going to show you a basic one. That's a figure 8. See it? Figure 8. Better not be a drone bird.
Oh,
Then put a
drone
head
bird?
picture on there, right? This is my noose I'm making. I'm going to wrap it around the other one. Go like this and put that knot through there like this. Right? See it?
Drone bird.
You see that, Tom?
I see it.
Right? Here, put your hand in.
Oh, I'm not gonna get that one.
Anyway, see how it goes up? Or you could do it. You can do it a whole different lot of ways.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you're gonna make a step on side showcases it back and
Actually, put it so that it's. You could just make a. Let me show you a different knot for this
That's
too.
okay.
That you can do.
I got views for Charlie, so it's gonna help her.
Instead of that, you could do this. Well, I'm gonna try to. Now I'm gonna leave that end on there. I'll do it on the other end. It'll be easier this way. So what you're gonna do is just take it like that, right? Make a little loopy in here, like this. Right? See that?
Mm-hmm.
Just a little circle. Take this end, go through the loop. So now there's your noose. See it? And it'll cinch up.
It's certainly a
Okay.
snare.
Molly took my
Okay, so-
advice, did a video.
We're going to make this about so big, like that, right? Maybe a little bit bigger, right? Maybe like that. Okay. So now I'm going to tie this end here to the bottom of this. This is going to catch like that, so it's going to be probably. Okay. So. This right here. And I'm going to cut that. Now I'm going to tie this on here. Now you can tie it any way you want to. I'm doing it my favorite way to tie it, which I put a little knot there, go around here, like this, go like this, through that little thing there, and then it'll cinch up. It'll cinch up right on that, see?
Okay.
There we go. So that this will go like this, right? And this
Boom.
will be like that. So then when it goes up in the air,
Just finally up on
cinches it up, see?
We watched that video.
Okay? And you want to make sure that
It's
there's
supposed to be where I
any little sticks and stuff like that are out of the way, because if not, like I said, that can actually mess up your noose. You get caught in the noose, and then there's a space, and then the animal that you're trying to get can get away. So now you're gonna pull this down.
What's up back here? Your berries, stuff around. Not just reactions, having you back in the hole.
But don't forget, you want to make it big enough that it's okay. It's got to be strong enough to pick up about what, 2 to 3 pounds, maybe. What would you say?
Especially in Tally's part.
Maybe 2 pounds.
So, it might
Maybe
not
upwards
be
of
too
4?
low for
I don't
us,
know.
but it's good that she plays it. The belly's not too. So. Plus, when playing with it's good to feel.
So I'm gonna cut this one out. About here. Gotta be careful with a sharp knife too. You don't want to cut yourself, especially if you're out in the wilderness, right?
That would be no good.
Okay, so now we'll try to. This could be the most biggest problem of all is doing this part. So I'm using my armpit. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm going to make a little knot on the end, wrap it around here. Remember where I put that little groove in the stick? I'm going to put this around like this. So it's going to cinch up nice and tight. It's harder to work like this when there's a branch under your armpit, just saying.
I imagine it
So
would.
this was perfect because it also had like this little group of branches coming out here. So it was, there we go. Nice and tight now, right? Okay, so. That's what's hard. I don't want it to slip and go right in my face, you know what I'm saying?
That would probably hurt a lot.
Now, you're saying, how does the animal get this noose trapped on him? Right? That's what you're saying. Well, I'm going to tell you how you do it.
I mean, you're the one hearing voices.
Huh?
What?
Okay, Larry, not Larry, Tom.
I'm going to show you how you get an animal to actually go in there. I mean, what's the chances of them just walking across that?
Probably pretty low.
Right? So what I'm going to do is make it a little bit more enticing. I'm going to find, what do squirrels eat, Tom? If you
Acorns?
they'll eat bread too. You can put bread in there, right? But yeah, acorns. Acorns would be the natural thing out here, right?
After this video, we'll be charging my
They
camera.
love mulberries too, but the mulberries aren't out now.
Once
Like you
it's
can give up
charged,
mulberries.
I'm like, well, maybe doing a double touch with these next, but that
Find a
was
whole bunch of these, and I'm going to use all them rocks that are sitting right there too.
might do some
Rocks?
videos too. I do that
I
with
rock.
Mike, but
Huh? I rock.
No, why rock?
That's next to Iran.
No, why rock?
kind of
Oh,
a pattern
I'm
I
going
want
to
to
set it
stick
up. The
with,
noose
put
up
up
in the
enough
air,
limit with
so that
video
actually, when he steps in, right?
What you
If
can
he
see on
doesn't
my
trigger it
channel, and
stepping
then there's
in,
other videos I do
hopefully
with
he'll
Tyler
trigger it
and
stepping
Ribbons
out, where the rope
channel.
will
Once I
get
catch
caught
up
on
on
his
Larry's
foot.
Lounge,
Okay.
Ribbons channel,
Okay,
just
so
X and Vlogs will be
Look
next.
right on some acorn.
And then once I'm caught up with
Usually-
both, then whenever
Oh, that's
they
right, I cut
upload
that
in
tree
time,
down.
then we'll get a reaction on this channel.
Trying to
Granted,
find
there
a
won't be
tree that's
everyday
like
uploads
an
on
oak,
this channel anymore, but
right? There should be plenty of them laying around here. You know, when you don't want them, they're all over the place.
Yeah.
when my Juggernaut gets a big bird to start uploading more, my move could be on camera to Ribbons channel. For now,
It's a good year for this tree.
probably just gonna keep it on camera.
Doesn't seem like it.
Man, a little baby.
Besides, get it on camera reaction to
We
the
can find
channel, so
At least
it's another reason.
size ones up there. And you could think to yourself, why would they come eat these acorns when they could go in the woods and you're talking about a whole pile just sitting there.
You may ask yourself,
Why do I do these things? And you may ask yourself,
where is that large automobile?
and you may ask yourself,
And you may say to yourself, this is not my beautiful house.
or my beautiful wife.
And the days go by.
Things won't get interesting
Water
again.
flowing
What's been
underground.
on those arms lately has indicated that.
I mean,
Again, we have some
again, you're the
catching up to do.
outdoorsman. You know what you're looking for.
So,
I
never
don't.
mind. It says where I'm at now. That tells you I'm almost caught up.
Yeah.
It usually
Oh,
says
okay.
maybe one. I have to do that to
Guess we're going this
go
way.
where I'm at, but not this time. As much as I'd like to react to that next video, oh yeah, I got Judgment Gamma next.
Oh, it's a wild beer.
So, it's good I'm pushing on these other sound directions. I am almost caught up. Once I am caught up, then
I think this is enough.
and then yeah, you'll see a photo reaction of this every 2 or 3 days.
We're not really going to leave this out here. We're not to that point that we have. Right in the middle. Like that. what? I want to cut that little. Why not?
Did you put it in its case and then in your pocket?
I did put it in the case.
That's right over here.
See? It's camouflage.
Yeah, why did you get a
It's
camo
camouflage.
case?
I couldn't see it. You should always leave it in your pocket. There's a locket in my pocket. Anyway, guys, so
Pop, lock, and
I'm
drop
gonna
it.
just cut this thing away right here.
Alright, good ribbon, didn't hear that.
That one could be trouble.
No.
That one could be trouble. And that one could be trouble. And this one, I don't like him. He's got a bad attitude.
Yeah.
So he's coming out too. Alright, so we got
No,
that.
but
on the top.
one story if I
Here's
do
the
so
next
that
one.
we'll definitely be doing videos on there, I think. Just it made it a little easier.
And here's the thing.
But,
This is where you gotta be
So-
really careful because you don't want to trigger this
start
thing
by
out.
setting in the right direction.
So we're gonna put it like that.
Just still need some more things, but should be all set up and ready for everyone once YouTube falls in there. If YouTube falls in there. I don't know, YouTube is a couple improvements on YouTube. I know this much happening. A couple things I've been doing. I don't know how, but some of Jesse's Psycho Series videos, one of which especially I thought was still demonetized this day, I finally discovered it was remonetized. Psycho Kid Kills Father. So, and then Psycho Kid Police Country isn't age restricted anymore, and on top of that, saw some of that on that video. Maybe not in the beginning of the video, but during it, yeah.
Alright, I think that's pretty good. What do you think? Put that meatball there.
Sure. I'll say it's good, because I don't know what else to say.
Okay.
It's not the rain. We gotta get this show on the roof. Oh, I got the perfect thing to show you how this works.
You do?
Yeah. I'll be a minute.
Okay.
What's he even doing this for?
We better
That's
hurry
what
up
I
so we
like
hear
to
the
know.
rain. Hey. Really? Does he think this is going to work? I mean, I'll be honest, I kind of feel like I learned something. It looks silly. And, like, there's something you would almost expect like a cartoon. Like, oh, look, it's a pilot. Like, where's the Acme bird seed and, like, the firework?
Yeah, I made this earlier.
Like a cannon. You made it?
Yeah, because I wanted to show you.
What is it?
Huh?
What is it?
It's a rabbit.
Okay.
That's the weirdest rabbit I've ever seen.
Well, it's not a real rabbit. It was a frog. I turned him into a rabbit. For just to show you.
So a frobbit?
Excuse
Frog
me.
it. I found it up in the attic. It was one of your old Beanie Baby things. Okay, so here's
I'll answer this when I'm done.
We're gonna do it with rabbit because I didn't have anything.
Are those duct tape vampire fangs?
No, he just got a little corner of his mouth there. Anyway, so the rabbit comes along and is like, ooh, ooh, ooh. What's that? Is that fresh? Well, for rabbit, we probably put some lettuce out here. Or a carrot.
Yeah, acorns are a squirrel thing.
That looks a little suspicious to me. So he gently walks over it and is like, ooh, I like these nuts. So then, he's like, ooh, I had my fill. And he walks out. See, the only thing with him is that he's not going to really catch it too much, but he's going to go like this, and then hopefully it's not going to work like that. So he's got it all tangled up, and he pulls it. Huh. And then he's right there.
Well, we got him.
We got him. But I think we have to set it up higher. You know what I mean? Like I think the noose has to be tighter to the ground.
Probably.
That's the concept of the whole thing. We're having rabbit for dinner. You see, I think the whole thing was is first of all we need a stronger tree, right? Maybe up higher.
I kind of think that maybe if you just pulled the tree, like if you had less cord and you pulled the tree down
Oh,
more.
you mean like even went down like this?
Yeah, and like put the string like close to the end.
Yeah.
That would have like really snapped it
That
up.
would work because and I think that this is too much.
Yeah, there's definitely.
Yeah, so I could
Too much
make this definitely like shorter like this. Yeah, that's what I think the problem was. Anyway, you guys get the gist of the whole thing. Well, you ready to cook them up, Tom? Got them?
I
Skin them?
That's a stuffed frog.
I like
I
mine.
watched the section should be which
Okay.
I had to do it. Anyway, guys,
The line is warm.
that's how you can make it.
It's warm and wriggling.
Oh. Yeah. Dang.
If I can muster up enough phlegm, I could probably do it, but I can't right now.
That's a basic snare trap. I could, this one could actually work a little better. You could figure it out. That's the thing about this kind of thing. You got to kind of like do it and adjust and little tweaks here and there to make it actually be perfect. I would think a bigger tree than that would actually, for that one that I just made, a smaller stick for a trigger, right? Like that groove should have been.
Well, see, here's the thing. I think that like all the stuff you had was fine. You just had too much cord and you didn't pull the tree down enough.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I could have tied the bottom string up higher. And I think that would have been fine. I also think a higher tree would have worked a lot better, which there's plenty of them around. I just didn't want to go into.
I don't even think that much. I think that tree is actually probably the perfect size.
Alright, quit arguing with me. I'll throw the bunny at you.
Okay.
Alright, well, so much for me showing a little bit of interest in this stuff.
Well, no, but see, you should be good at this kind of stuff because it's kind of like engineering stuff. And you always like that stuff.
Well, yeah.
So, I'm going to wind up taking that cord down. Don't worry, guys. I'm not leaving trash out here. Or maybe I'll leave it there for when I want to actually...
I'm going to say it's not trash. It's a reusable survival tool.
Get a squirrel. Tom's never eaten squirrel. But see, we can't show all that on YouTube or else it gets demonetized. So.
Oh, you got Starfire.
So guys, that's how you do a snare trap. Hope you liked this video. Till next time, grab yourself something cold to drink. Please feel relaxed. We'll meet you at the lounge.
I'll be honest, I thought it was actually kind of interesting. I don't think I'll ever use it, but still.
You don't know, Tom. It's better to know it and not use it than, where was I going with that? Than to not know it and...
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Let's just go back inside before the rain picks up.
I'll work on the next way to trap animals, too.
I'm sure you will.
With whatever contraption you have planned.
Yeah.
God. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Stay tuned for the next one.